Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more FTL. And here with the stealth cruiser making solid progress. We've picked up a couple of crew members. In fact, we have doubled what we originally started with some very friendly aliens on board. We have a rock fellow who is fantastic at stamping out fires, as well as a Zoltan, which gives us extra power, so that is never a bad thing. So let's go ahead and check out the NG sector today. Looks like we have a distress beacon, a store. We did unfortunately have to take out our long-range sensors for a stasis module. It looks like, yeah, there we are, damaged stasis pod. Hopefully someone can repair it, but we'll see how it all goes. But I thought it was worth a try. So let's go ahead and check out this distress beacon. That's fairly straightforward. Let's go ahead and see what they've got. A ship without life forms within nearby dense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Shall we investigate? Sure, let's go ahead and investigate. You find the decaying remains of some kind of ship coated with ice or crystal and some Okay, this is exactly what we found before, a strange stasis pod. Take the weapon or grab the stasis chamber. Well, I'm not really willing to give up our scrap arm, and I don't really want to get rid of our titanium system shielding either. So we're going to go ahead and grab the weapon this time, and any spare scrap. It's a pity, but it is what it is. Alright, 23 scrap and an ion bomb. It could be worse. The crew grabs what they can find and returns to the ship before the asteroid hits. You take a look at what you've recovered and you move clear of the asteroid field. Alright, so I guess we've got a couple of things we can now sell off. We can get rid of the ion bomb. We technically have a second Hermes missile, which, to be fair, I'm actually thinking we might actually keep, but again, we'll see how it all goes. And then I guess, what else do we check out? Head over here one more time, then head back up to the store. No, I think that's what's best. Maybe if we can take one more fight, we may be able to afford something. Federation sympathizers contact you as you arrive. We know about your mission. We know your mission should be secret. So don't ask how we know about it. Take this schematic, it's all we can do to help. Okay, you know what, that's really nice. Turns out I'm having a little bit of trouble reading, but that's a-okay. That's, yeah, probably worth a little bit. Got 57 otherwise. Yeah, I think this is going to be perfectly fun. Let's go ahead and jump. We'll check out the store. I think if we sell off a few things, we may be able to get something good. Who knows? Alright, your scrap. How's our weapons for you? You're about to raise shields when you realize it's an NG trader looking for a trade. Alright, so augmentations. FTL navigation, reverse ion field. Again, both would be nice, but again, we're maxed out at this stage. Drone control could be alright. Crew teleporter, again, possibly, but I don't think we will. Page 2, what have we got? We have more crew members we could bring on board. And then we have a couple of bombs as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and sell off the ion bomb. We know we don't care about that. The defense drone, possibly a good thing to have. That would give us a way of using up an extra resource, not to mention it would potentially help with our fights in the future. I just don't know if it's really worth it. Let's see, how many people can we have on board too? We should double check that. Okay, we have 6 of 8. Well then, you know what? I think what we're going to do is let's check out the store. I'm tempted to pick up an extra pilot with repair skill. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be what's best for us. Although a second person who's good at engines. Ooh. You know what? Hold on 2 seconds. What are your skills? We have... Bars is good at weapons and repair. You're good at weapons as well. Shields and fighting. Johnson is very good at weapons and repair and a little bit of fighting. Engines, and that's about it. Okay, and Mortu is, of course, our pilot. Okay. So if we were to pick up someone else, I'm thinking maybe we go for the engines or repair. Wait a second. That could probably be the best thing for us. maybe piloting and repair, put you down different ends of the ship. No, I think we're going to go with the evasion, just so in case something happens to one of our engineers, we have someone who is good at replacing. The extra repair would be nice, but again, that's also not the end of the world one way or the other. Although realistically, we're probably not going to use their skills too much, so you know what? No, we're going to go ahead and take the Zoltan with the repair. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll put them down towards the engine bay. That'll free up a little bit of extra power, which will be good as far as our weapons systems are concerned for future upgrades. Yeah, this is not a bad idea. You know what? For now, go ahead and pop that into the med bay. Let's go ahead and save their positions, and then 24 scrap. Store once again. We could sell off the defense drone, and I think we probably do. We're not going to pick up any extra crew just in case we find one along the way. And we're not going to be able to do anything else with anything else. Yeah, I think that's going to be what it is. Let's just stay with what we've got. And unless, of course, 50 scrap would get us something and it would give us more power to our weapons, that would be appreciated. We could do that. Actually, no, we'll only go to 49, so never mind. That would be a waste. Okay, you know what? We'll just stay with what we've got. Who knows? Maybe we'll pick up the drone system in a future jump. But for right now, we're going to dive right back on into the abyss and see what we can do. Alright, so apparently, hello, your communicator opens a hail from a nearby ship. Our weapon systems are malfunctioning and we're afraid of pirates to travel unassisted. Can you escort us? Alright, you know what? Sure, we'll accept the fuel. They've added a marker onto our map. Let's go ahead and help these guys out. It's nice to do a little bit of give a helping hand. Most of the time we haven't really done so much this round, outside of potentially this what do we call it? The damaged stasis pod, but again, we'll see what it is. Also too, if they join our crew, we can't pick up an extra person either, so yeah, let's go ahead and check out the... Do we check out the top sector? Yeah, I think we'll make our way down. Yeah, we'll jump across over here. Yeah, I think it's going to be the better path. Alright, greetings. Upon your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Yeah, greetings and welcome. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. Well, you know what? That doesn't seem very agreeable. They've got a good amount of shielding. That does kind of bother me. We do have missiles. I don't really feel like spending the last of our money, of our scrap, so let's reject their offer. Okay, too bad you will regret the decision. We very well may, but for now, we're just going to pick up what we can. You know, let's turn off the med bay, turn on those dual lasers, who knows, maybe we can do some solid damage very quickly. In fact, I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to set our weapons against theirs straight away. Yeah, that's probably going to be the important thing. Oh, and you know what? Yeah, you're not welcome on our ship anymore. No, please and thank you. We're just going to ventilate you and, yeah, you can struggle, but it's not going to change much. Alright, let's wait till they fire off their salvos. That seems fairly solid. I want to dodge that missile, though. Alright, we'll hit the cloaking button. See what we can do. Oh, and they've made it through into the med bay. Okay, let's close up those doors again. We'll have to go for a little bit of a fight. Let's send you over. You're not going to have too much health. Those guys are both low on me. You know, let's send you both over here. That should be fine. Let's also make sure that we open our internal doors. Make sure that we don't accidentally lose oxygen. Let's turn the oxygen back on. Alright, we also have that in there. We should probably... You know what? We'll, where did we send you? Oh, that's right. We sent you all the way up over here. Yep. You two, we're going to fight you over there. Let's get those Hermes rockets firing at their weapon systems. Make sure that that doesn't cause us too much trouble. There we go. We took out their missiles. That is excellent. Oh, and we lost door control systems too, so that's going to be bad. Zoltan, let's get you out of there. You don't need to be there. Rock, let's go ahead and fight. If we can kill one of them off, that would be ideal. Come on. Oh, they just got out in time. That is quite disappointing. All right, return to stations. You can move over there. Oh, wait a second. Return to stations. Yeah. Bars. Yeah, we're going to send you to here. We need to... Oh, we can't do that. We need to send you down over here to fight that fire. No, we'll send the Zoltan as well. The new... what is that? Cuban? Sure. We'll send him over there. We'll try and get that fixed. Let's get rid of that fire before it damages our cloaking. That would be bad. Hermes missiles yet again. You know what? I think we can probably salvage this, although realistically, I think maybe we just go ahead and target their weapons again. Actually, you know what? No, let's target their shielding and then... No, never mind. They're about to get a nice charge up. We're not going to be able to dodge it, so let's just go ahead and take their weapons out if possible. Yeah, that'll have to be good enough. Let's also put that extra power into the engines, make sure that we have good evasion. Let's turn those around. Let's send you over there, make sure that this fire doesn't travel any further. Alright, well, it looks like they're getting up and running again. Let's go ahead and focus on their shields for a second there. Yeah, that'll just have to be good enough. Come on, take down their shields if possible. Alright, dual lasers. Let's follow up with the... Let's follow up with that. We're about to have our cloaking back up online. Let's go ahead and turn off the medbay and put that power back into cloaking. Let's send everyone back to where they need to be. Yeah, he can fix these doors fairly fine. Cuban, let's send you over to the med bay. You're fairly low on health. Yeah, you know what? Scratch that. Let's send everybody over there except for Cuban. We'll have 3 against 2. I think that seems reasonable. Alright, their shields are slowly coming back. Let's get their dual lasers sorted with their shield system. I think we go ahead and activate the pike beam. Yeah, I think this is going to be in our best interests. Oxygen, medbay, that all needs power. Alright, and that seems fairly good. Let's go ahead and cloak. Alright, able to dodge most of that. We should be able to make quick work of these guys here. Yeah, that NG's not going to do too much damage. Alright, they have 1 shield up. I don't think they're going to get to a second one. If we can get that dual laser targeting that, we will be perfectly fine. Come on, 1 hit is all we need. There we go, and that is the end of all of this. Let's shred them down. Alright, well, take everything we have and forget this happened. 26 scrap, 1 fuel, 1 missile. I'm sorry, but that is not good enough. We will not accept surrender. Now you are destroyed. Let's quickly get Bars out of there. He needs some healing. The other 2 should have this sorted easily. Alright, so the ship does explode. You gain 44 scrap and a missile. Alright, well, could be better, could be worse. Let's send everybody who could take some healing and we'll send them to the medbay. I think everybody else can probably head back to wherever. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's not too bad. Let's see, Felicity, you need some healing as well. Okay. But you know what, that could have been a worse fight. We didn't take too much damage overall. I think the worst thing was the fire that spread. That was kind of a bit annoying. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll quickly heal that up. Let's also get our shield back up and running. Yeah, definitely could do with a little bit more in our weapon systems there, because whenever they get hit, that really, really hurts. Could potentially go for a little bit more oxygen as well for when we do have a fire and we're trying to regain oxygen. That's not the worst idea. But you know what? There's a quest beacon, there's a distress in between. I think we'll go ahead and check in on the distress, the quest, and then I think we'll probably make our way to the exit from there. Yeah, I think that is the plan. Everyone healthy? Oxygen good? Alright, let's go ahead and jump. Alright, what have we got? A distress beacon signal originates from a small NG ship under attack by a rebel fighter, but when rebels see Federation markings, they turn to attack. Okay, well, let's see. You know what? We stand a decent chance with firing our dual laser to take down both their shields. Sure. We'll let that go. We'll let them charge up their stuff. Looks like they've got a pretty decent charge rate. We'll happily dodge. Yep, that won't do too much damage. That won't do much damage. It's mainly this big one, so let that fire off first. And there we go. Wasting all of those extra shots. Let's fire off our dual lasers. Doesn't matter where we go. And only one of them hit. Well, that's annoying. Let's go ahead and recycle that again. I guess we could switch back to a Hermes if we so desired, but I don't think that charge takes too long. Alright, and now we can start slicing and dicing this place to smithereens. Let's start with their bridge. We can go through their drone system, through their shielding, the spare room, and their weapons. That sounds rather fantastic if you ask me. Alright, good damage there. Very good damage. Again, these beam drones are not a problem for us. Yep, they're healing things up very quickly, but it's not going to be too much trouble. I think we go ahead and go for the good old 1-2 yet again. And yep, it looks like it missed, so let's get that up and charging. Oh, and our cloaking is just a fraction off what we need there. That is unfortunate, but luckily everything missed, so I guess the joke's on them. Alright, dual lasers, let's get that up and running. Come on. Alright, another 2 hits, that's fantastic. Let's go ahead and do the same thing again. If we can burn up their use of drone parts, they may not be able to repair things, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, there we go. That big salvo is ready, let's cloak. That'll slow them down. Everything misses, fantastic. Let's go again, and Pike Beam is ready, so let's fire another 2 shots. Both of them missed. Okay, well, yeah, it looks like they're having a little bit of a troublesome time right now. They don't look like they're too happy. Alright, let's keep it up and running. These dual lasers can get out quick enough. We may even be able to avoid this. Again, we're missing. Good grief, we're having a really bad time. Well, it is what it is. Now, maybe spending a little bit of scrap on extra engine power might be beneficial. We did take 1 hit, but you know what? Luckily for us, we had that spare, so we're not that poorly off. Oh, and both shots landed on target. Alright, I think this is going to be the killing blow. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is all that we needed. Adios. Not bad. Alright, so the rebels destroyed. You pick the bones of their ship and wait for the small NG ship to catch up. You gain 2 missiles and 27 scrap. The NG vessel returns out to be a very poorly equipped. Barely a runabout, really. They're trying to outrun the rebels and need all the help they can get. You know what? Let's help them out, who knows? This could be really good. We'll give them 40 scrap, 2 missiles and 2 fuel. Maybe they can heal us up, maybe they can give us a generator upgrade. You never know. We'll see if we can help them. We understand what it's like to run away. Alright, they wouldn't get more than a few jumps without that load. You provide them with all the munitions and supplies they should need for the journey home. Generosity, magnitude, appreciated. Unpredicated. Well-being, syntax error, value too high. Accept this token. Alright then, sure. Thank you kindly. Energy medbot dispersal. Huh. Okay, so requires a powered medbay to function. NG nanobots heal the crew outside of the medbay at a reduced speed. Well, that would be very nice, but unfortunately we still have this jolly damaged stasis pod. Ah, man, that is so unfortunate. I would have loved to have that, but it is what it is. We have to throw it away. Their good nature going nowhere. That is unfortunate. Alright, but either way, let's go ahead and get Johnson healed up. That's not going to take too much. We didn't really take damage in that last one. There is a quest, there is a distress. I think we'll jump to the quest first. I don't see us going the long way around, although technically we probably could. You know what, I think we do check out this distress. Yeah, let's check out the distress, then we'll head to the quest, and then maybe we'll do a big wrap around. So there's at least, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or so. Yeah, we should be alright. Let's go ahead and check in on the distress. Worst comes to worst and we realize we won't make it, we'll just cut back our way a little bit quicker. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them, asking what's wrong. Help, we're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. Send the crew to help. Giant alien spiders are no joke. Or we just don't deal with it. You know what? I don't think that there's any kind of way that we could help. I'm sorry, but I don't see how we would have the technical capabilities to save them from... No. Sorry. You can't risk fighting some unknown alien on every backwater station you come across. You prepare to jump. I'm sorry, but I don't think that that is ever an event that pans out well. I don't think I've ever seen it turn out well, so we're going to avoid that for sure. Alright, you arrive and the ship you were escorting jumps in behind you. Thanks for the help. We work at a nearby fusion power plant. We could try to improve your reactor's output as a form of compensation. Why, thank you. That is very nice. That saves us a little bit of trouble. But now we have more power than what we know what to do with. So let's go ahead and spend a bit more of that. Let's go to the... We could start working towards an extra bar of shields, which wouldn't be bad, but I think we'll go with evasion. Evasion seems to be a pretty good call. And I think that's what we will have to do. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Spend the power there. We could have also... You know what, maybe next one we go for weapons, because we have more than we need with the medbay as well. So that'll give us 2 power, so that'll mean a Hermes as well as a pike beam. Depending on who we come across, that could be worth quite a bit. And then only 1 more to upgrade to allow us to use the dual lasers as well. Alright, you know what, I think we can do 3 more jumps before the FTL beacon. Let's go see what we've got. Alright, there must have been rich pickings for pirates around here until the war broke out. The pirate you encounter here looks worn down but hungry. You'll have to fight. Okay, well they have a Zoltan shield, which is uncool. That'll soak up all damage before we can get through. They have 2 shields. Yeah, we're definitely going to use our pike beam and dual lasers. That'll be fine. Let's go ahead and see what they've got. Looks like some kind of laser cannons. Yeah, let's just see what we can do. We'll fire off our dual lasers first. Let's just start working that down. And I can't remember if the pike beam will also do anything, but we'll give it a try. Let's go from the other room in the med bay. Let's go a little bit further across. Hang on, I know that there's a sweet spot somewhere, right? Actually, no. If we want to hit the shielding as well, probably not. Okay, well, it's either shields or their weapons. I guess for now it doesn't really matter. We just need as many rooms as possible, so we'll go this way. See if we can burn through that Zoltan shield of theirs. Oh, let's hit that cloak. I don't know if... Oh yeah, they could have potentially got a shot on us. Alright, well, I think we made some decent progress. Oh, right. Dual lasers. Yes, that's what we needed. And I guess we'll go ahead and get that ready as well. We'll hold the pike beam for when that's ready. Come on, 1 shot misses. Of course it does. Alright, well, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and try that again. Alright, fantastic. Let's go, pike beam. Let's take out their... Let's see. Go for their weapon system. Probably end up getting these 4. We can't really ask for much more, but that does at least take out their shielding as well. So all in all, it's probably to our benefit. Yeah, it takes out that extra leeway that they've got. Let's wait for another full salvo. Also too, that did take out their weapons, so they're not able to do damage to us right now. So I guess that could be worse. Just get a little bit of XP for flying, dodging, shields, and weapon charge. Alright, let's go again. Alright, another 2 shots on target. Fantastic. Let's take out their med bay and we'll go for their weapons as well. See if we can get some direct damage on them. That would be rather nice. Yeah, no real trouble there. And they've got no more healing. They've only got 2 people on their crew, so they'll probably be in a little bit of danger. Let's fire off a couple of shots. And let's go this way around. Make sure that everything goes down. I'm not really too worried about their weapons, but we can definitely stop them from being in as good position. Alright, they want to offer everything that they have. 29 scrap. That would technically take us to the 50 that we want, but I think we can get some more, especially with that scrap recovery arm, so we will not accept. You shouldn't have done that. Alright, so the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 3 fuel, much better. 41 scrap, even nicer, and an anti-personnel drone. Ooh, yes. Okay, so we can sell that off potentially. That'll be really good. Yeah, we've got a lot of good options ahead of us. Oh, and there is a store, but unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to make our way back to the exit in enough time, so we're just going to have to let that pass us by. Yeah, that is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate, but it is what it is. There is a scrap refueling station. Fair enough. We could do with a little bit more. We're down fairly low. Let's buy 6 for 12. That seems like a decent investment if you ask me. Alright, and now we'll go ahead and jump to the exit. Alright, what have we got? FTL is ready for the next sector. Ooh, you have jumped into the aftermath of what seems to have been a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screens, and you can see the remains of the dying ship sparking and breaking apart. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. Alright, well apparently we have advanced sensors, so we may as well... Oh, because we've upgraded them. Yes, we will go ahead and use them. We will scan the wreckage. You scan the battlefield and find a prototype military vessel in the debris. The crew has been killed, but their working prototype weapon array is still intact. But you salvage it and bring it aboard. A burst laser Mark 1. Okay, that's not bad. What is that exactly? We have... Okay, 2 shots per charge. That's about the same as our dual laser. Power required 1, charge time 10 seconds. This thing has a charge of 11. And... hang on a second. Power 1, charge 10, shots 2, damage 1, fire chance low. Power 2, charge 11, shots 2, damage 1, fire low. Huh. So realistically it's about the same, but mildly worse and more demanding. Okay, well, you know what? We'll keep it for now. It's not the end of the world. In fact, we may even be able to swap that out for the pike beam if we so desire. Yeah, that's not the end of the world. We can sell some of these off at some point in the future. I think that's not too bad. So let's go ahead and upgrade our weapons system. I think that's going to be ideal. Let's go ahead and get that weapon control to the next section. We still have a little bit extra, 38. We could pay for some extra oxygen. We could get better healing. Both of which aren't bad. We don't really need the power as it stands. Let's see. So we've got... we drop the pike beam. We could use the Hermes. Oh, right. We could use the Hermes. If we could just get one more, we could get that pike beam up and running as well. Or maybe even the dual laser with the burst laser as well. That wouldn't be bad. Yeah, but either way, you know what? Things will be fine. We'll figure it out in the next sector. So let's jump to Sector 7. And we're going to go for the Uncharted Nebula. I think this is where we want to go until we get to the final hostile sector. So this is going to be curious. It's coming down to the wire now to see whether we're going to make this or not, but we can only press on. The gases that make up the nebulas in this sector threaten to impair your systems, but you must press on. Yes, that is the case. So if you do want to see this nebula, be sure to tune in next time. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove, This is the Leviathan, signing out.